Hello everybody and welcome to a video. I'm going to be doing a gaming video tonight, and then tomorrow night I'm going to be continuing with the painting of Warhammer. Is that okay? He was here a minute ago. There he is. He's dry now. Look, he's all dry. He's all dry. Waiting for the next bit. Okay, so calm your little faces down. Welcome to this video. I'm going to be doing the top games of PlayStation 2. It was going to be the top 10 and it just carried on. I just got more and more. So shut your faces. So the first one I want to do, I'm going to go through them. Just get on with it. All right? God, it's on me all the time. It's asking me questions. How does it feel when you rub it? That was... oh, God. Within seconds, we've lost it, haven't we? Right. Shut your face, right? Prizes for what's the wrong way around? Prizes for guessing Silent Hill 2. Now I've got the HD version up there somewhere. I can't see it from here. It's up there anyway. I'm trying to find it. Doesn't matter. Who gives a shit? But the HD version of number 2 and 3. Not as good, but you work with what you got. This is the PlayStation 2 version. It's the original version of Silent Hill 2. This is the special edition, I think from March. So it doesn't have the sleeve. These are ridiculously expensive now, but Silent Hill 2 is, in my opinion, the best. Some people might disagree. Some people think it's number 3. Some people think it's The Room. Some people think it's not the film by Tommy Wiseau. You know. Oh, hi, Mark. None of that. The actual game, the actual game of The Room. Okay, so yeah, so this is a good. No, this is the best, not the good. This is the best version, in my opinion, but it's definitely worth getting. Quite expensive, around about £40 now. But hey ho, this is such as the nature of collecting, as you know. So yeah, there you go. That's the first one. I've already featured these, but while we're talking about survival horror, the obscure games, there's 1 and 2 by a French company. These are really good. These are really good. And these came from, I can't remember even kind of sort of knowing much about them. I just remember buying the first one, and it's basically set in a high school. You're a bunch of kids. Your friend goes missing. And then you go back into school after dark, after you know the school's closed, and you investigate. So you are looking for your friend, and it gets quite nasty. The dark kind of messes with people and turns them into creatures, but it's really good, and it's a good survival horror. You have to arm yourselves with bats, and you have to keep an eye on all the other players and find out how they're getting on. There's a good mechanic to it, and it's a really good set of games. Quite expensive. You're looking around about £30–40 each now. But yes, very good games. And yes, I haven't played number 2 yet properly. I've sort of turned it on, had a little go. Number 1, I'm really enjoying. It's hard as nails, guys. Really hard game. But this one's good. So shut your faces. Good. I told you to shut your face only twice today. Now this game I got from CEX. I hate CEX because they stick the fucking stickers on the... For the princely sum of 50p, free running. Free running. I didn't expect to like this. I expected this to be shit, but it isn't. It's actually quite good. It's, imagine Tony Hawk if you hadn't got a skateboard, but it's actually quite good. It's not too bad. It's made by Rebellion, who worked on the Warriors game, and it's also Adidas. Fair enough. And Reef Entertainment, which I'm not sure of, but it's a good little game. Very Mirror's Edge before Mirror's Edge, but for 50p, can't complain. CX or sex, as they also know. Black Market Bowling. This is actually good fun. Quite a popular little game. Got a bit of a cult following, this one. It's bowling, but with a little bit more of a tongue-in-cheekness to it. The characters are funny. The actual gameplay is quite good, and it's good. It's a good game. It says on the back, 6 amazing bowling locations, over a dozen individually styled characters. Each character has individual weaknesses and strengths. An intuitive control system gives you complete control over speed, direction, and curve, which makes it a much more interesting version of bowling. But no, it's a really good game. Definitely worth a look. Shut your faces. Get the game. Probably one of the best Spider-Man games, other than Spider-Man 2, which was incredible. And why haven't I put it in this group? Why haven't I put it in this group, guys? I'm immediately awful. Ultimate Spider-Man. This is really good because you play as both Spider-Man and you play... I'm just going to point that light not to shine on the game. And you play as Venom, and you have to mix between the two. So you have to kind of know when to pick different ones. It's a really good game. It's got a really good plot to it. It's good fun, and it's probably one of the best, in my opinion, for the PlayStation 2. Good fun to play. Yes, good fun. Wicked. Yes, that's all I can really say about that one. Hitman 2 Silent Assassin. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's not me when I've just had a curry. Okay, this is Hitman. This is Hitman. I just didn't. Hitman 2, and obviously we're into like Hitman 47,312 now. Oh my God, not another Hitman, I think it's called. But this is no, it's good. It's still a good franchise. It's good fun to kind of experiment, try and kill people, and kind of work out how you're going to get to the particular person and how you're going to plan out the kill. It's not just run in and gun, which is good fun. You get to change your costume. I think the very first moment on this is to dress up like a milkman and get in. But yeah, this is a great game, great beginning game. And if you have got a PlayStation 2 and you do like the Hitman franchise, this is definitely one to try. Oh, we're doing so well. Auto Modelista. Now, I picked this up for the princely sum of £1.50 from a charity shop. It's actually worth around £30. Please don't judge me. The £1.50 went to a good cause. I know what you're saying. £30 would have gone better. But I don't want to talk about it anymore. Shut your face. But this is this is made by Capcom. And Capcom don't do that many driving games. But they did this one. And it's cel-shaded. So it's like a cel-shaded kind of arcade-style driving game. And it's actually really good. I enjoyed playing this. I've played it a few times now. And a little bit of plastic's coming off the case. Fuck it, hell. I shouldn't have done that. And yeah, so really good game. Worth a pickup. Like I say, a little bit expensive. Unless you too have a charity shop you can take advantage of. All goes to a good cause. Outbreak. File 1 and File 2. Resident Evil. I did it the wrong way round, didn't I? The first one is brilliant. The second one is brilliant. Okay. Let down slightly by the fact that the PlayStation 2's network was shit. But if it had been better, these had been perfect. Because if you can imagine these on the Xbox 360, it would have been incredible. Imagine old style, painted kind of, pre-rendered backdrops, you running around, the zombies following, they can get through doors into other rooms. You have to work as a team. You have to share stuff between you. You have to get out of different situations. It's perfect. It's a really good game. And I hope one day that Capcom turn around and go, you know what? Let's make Outbreak 1 and 2 again. Because it is brilliant. They're such good games. Playing with the AI is a bit hard. Because the AI are stupid. Really stupid. But playing with friends is great if you have any friends, unlike me, who has no friends. But yes, these are really good games. A little bit pricey now, the Outbreak 1 and 2, but definitely worth getting if you have a PlayStation 2, which you should have, because anyone should have a PlayStation 2, because it was a great console. Talking of really good games, here's another Capcom game. We're going through the Capcom games. Onimusha. And this was a franchise that was forgotten after 3. And this one is my favourite. I do like number 2. But it's, imagine a survival horror, feudal Japan, and you have to literally fight your way through demons, monsters, skeletons, creatures. And yeah, you have to defeat them all and collect their souls. It's a really good set of games, and the story is brilliant. Number 2 is really good as well, but I remember liking number 1. Number 1 was a challenge. Felt like Resident Evil a bit more than number 2. 2 was a bit more action. 3 had, what's his name? Something Depardieu. The French actor was in it, I think. And was it Depardieu or was it... No, what was his name? From Ronin. answers on a postcard or in the comments down below. But yeah, it was a great franchise of games, and unfortunately, I've been lost to time, but very good, and yeah, definitely worth it buy. Not very expensive, couple of quid from the sex. Shouldn't say sex in a weird way, it's horrible. Spartan Total Warrior. Lovely. This is a really, really good game. Imagine, what can I even compare it to? It's like you're fighting, imagine like For Honor for the Xbox One. But the difference is it's more fun. There are huge monsters. You have to like take part in big battles. It's just really good fun. It's a really fun hack and slash kind of Dynasty Warriors style, beat the living daylights out of whatever you find kind of a game, and we like that. Talking of Dynasty Warriors, let's go for Dynasty Tactics, one of my favorite games. Imagine if you took away all the action and adventure and turned it into a strategy game, a little bit like the Warhammers. So basically you command 3 or 4 sets of armies. Each army has certain abilities, and you have like mounted armies, ground troops, and your hero, and you have to kind of negotiate them across a grid. So does the enemy, and you have to force them into positions where you can attack them on many fronts. It's really good, and it's hard as nails to do. But one of my favorites. It's a really good game. I like the fact that you are playing the takeover of China during this period in real time. So if you fail a battle, you fail a battle, okay? You could literally be forced all the way back to your home by such heroes as Shang Fei, Cao Cao, or Lu Bu, to name 3. There are more that I can't think of right now, even though I read the book, The Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Very good book. 2 books. Perfect. Read it now. You need to. It's incredible. There's a little snippet in that book, by the way, and I'm going to say it now, because in that book, it's weird, and I need to know that people think this, right? In the book, one of the emperors is forced out of his home. This is based on Dynasty Warriors, by the way, the Three Kingdoms. One of the emperors is forced out of his home, and he has to stay with a common man, just a man. And he can't find food for the emperor because the emperor's tummy's too sensitive. But he finds some soft meat, which he gives the emperor. The emperor's happy and goes to sleep, full and content and safe. In the morning, he decides to go and thank the man before he leaves, within which he finds the man's dead wife in the sink. Now, when I read that, I thought the emperor's going to kill him. No, the emperor was so moved by the man's sacrifice, he gave him lots of money. Turns out back then, his wife wasn't that bad, just like another post of the cattle. Not a problem. Yes, but that is true. That's actually in the book. But yes, there you go. Dynasty Tactics. Very good. Probably the granddaddy of all of them, probably the most playable of any game for the PlayStation 2 is Hit and Run. The Simpsons Hit and Run. This is around about £25 now, 20 to £25 online and in the sex. And it's perfect. It's GTA with The Simpsons. People have been desperately trying to get this game recreated. It's obviously made by Sierra. Sierra are no longer functioning. They're not a actual manufacturer of games anymore. They don't exist. So unfortunately, this is not really happening. But what a game. From start to finish, it's funny, it's relevant, it's brilliant, it references a lot of Simpsons. You play as different characters, you drive around, you can pretty much do anything. It's Springfield. I mean, it's GTA, but, you know, Simpsons. It is one of the most perfect games, and even now, anyone could pick this up, and it will still be funny. I wasn't picking my nose and I was scratching it, because I had a little itch just there. Okay, but really good. Get this, £25. Another one of the greatest games ever made for this console, as you can see by the PlayStation Magazine, gave it 10 out of 10. God, my copy's bad. This is perfect. This is first-person shooting as it always should be. And I'm not going to lie to you, the guys at Free Radical and Eidos know how to make these games. The graphics still look great. It's fast-moving even today with the processors in the PlayStation 2 compared to today. It's still a fast-moving, quick-paced, brilliant game. The battle options are fun. This is a great game. Get this, guys. Please. Come on. Time Splitters 2. Time Splitters 1 as well, but 2 is where they nailed this. They got it. And then there was Future Perfect, I think, which was the third one, which is fine. Another game that I actually enjoyed, it was a little bit of a game that I wasn't expecting to be good, but it's Ghost Hunter. And you play as a guy who looks very much like Brad Pitt. I think he's on the back. There he is. As he is investigating a crime, which then, for some reason, manages to get him into medieval times, where he has a special weapon in which to catch ghosts. It's basically Ghostbusters, but it's really good fun. That the battle, the fighting mechanics are fun. The game is really good fun. Definitely worth a try. Pick up this Ghost Hunter. My favouriteest film in the wholeest widest world is The Thing, and the game is really good. It's a good companion to The Thing, better than that 2011 pile of shit we got. CGI. This is a game where you are a team of explorers. You're investigating Outpost 67 or 36 or whatever number it is. I can't remember. And you're trying to find the survivors or thereabouts of the people who are there. You don't find them, but what you do find is the Thing, and the Thing will attack you. The mechanics on this are groundbreaking for the console. You obviously have an accompaniment of people that will follow you. They will freak out if you get them in a room with too much horror. So if there's too much gore, too much death, too much scary stuff, they can break down mentally. You have to keep testing them to make sure they haven't changed into the Thing. You have to torch and gun them down, and you can't kill them with weapons. You can only kill them with flames. Dead Space has took a lot of inspiration from this game. It is a brilliant game. It's a bit clunky, the controls aren't the best, but I must confess, it's still got so much atmosphere. It is my favourite film. I love The Thing. I think it's only possibly on the same level as Day of the Dead, which is my second favouriteest film. And Halloween. All horrors. But yeah, this is a really good game. Definitely worth buying. Shut your faces. Get this one. Couple of quid. Not that much. If you like Micro Machines and you want to see it sort of done on the PlayStation 2, well, get yourself RC Revenge. This is actually really good fun. It's kind of a Micro Machines game, but it does have elements of sort of like a Mario Kart. You pick your cars, lots of different cars, lots of different tracks, all different fun worlds. There's Toy World and Dinosaur World and Adventure World and Hollywood World. You just drive around and cause havoc, blow each other up. Good fun. Last three, guys, and I'll let you go. Possibly one of the most impressive and I'd probably say comprehensive games I think you need to get is Maximo for the PlayStation 2. It is a complete and utter just perfection in the CD. They got a perfect thing and they melted it down and made a disc out of it. Now, Maximo is good fun. It's a really good platformer. It's one of the best. It really is. I can't really describe it. It's definitely worth a try. Very addictive. Lots of fun. Yeah, it's got that medieval vibe to it, but Maximo is a really good game. And if you don't have it, get it. Tell you again. Did you like The Suffering? Well, what about Suffering Ties That Bind? This was the second game. Bit of a sleeper, because it came out towards the end of the PlayStation 2's life, but very good game. Good fun. It's got all the elements from the first one. It's creepy, it's action-packed, it's terrifying, it's gory, it's rude. It's not for your mum. But it's a really good game, and it's not that expensive, about £6 or £7. But if you've got the first one, or you liked the first one, this is definitely a little continuation there. Really horrible looking game, and in a good way. And yeah, hopefully they'll bring this back at some point. And last but not least is State of Emergency. This was created by none other than Rockstar Games, and this is... it's kind of like a disaster riot sim. So basically the whole place around you is just going ballistic and you've got to join in the fun. You've got to cause as much damage as you possibly can. You've got to smash as much stuff before you get arrested and score points. And it is genuinely as much fun as that. You do malls, streets, you name it, you're doing it. And there's just thousands of people everywhere just smashing stuff up, just going crazy. You can either smash them up, smash the police, get chased, smash windows, steal things. Yeah, and it was very controversial when it came out. Wow, there's a big sticker that says strictly not for sale to under 18s. And it is literally as bad as it sounds. You are literally just rioting in the middle of the streets. So it's definitely worth a buy because it is good fun and it's silly. And that's it, guys. I wanted to do a quick one. I'm going to do the painting video. I'm going to finish off. We're going to do the detail to our orc. And I'm going to do some more painting videos. And I want to do a live video. What do you guys think? Is that a good idea? I was thinking either in the next couple of nights, we'll do a couple of hours live painting and just have a bit of a chat. Just get on with each other and have a natter, and you can drop some messages and I'll answer them. And I'm thinking that would be good fun. Let me know if you think it is. If you don't, fair enough. It was just an idea, okay? It's a new channel. Come on, guys. Come on. We're rock and roll here, man. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for joining me. Hopefully you're having fun on the channel. I'm having fun making the videos. If there's anything you want me to do, anything you want me to get involved with, you want to see more gaming stuff, I'm going to start trying to bring the footage in, so don't panic too much. There will be more footage for games. I want to do some retrospectives. That's still a plan. But also, I am thinking if you want me to do lore videos for Warhammer, or maybe you want me to do some drawing videos or something like that. I don't know. Whatever you want me to do, happy to do it. But yes, that's it really for today. I don't really have anything else to tell you. So yeah, hope you have I've had a great weekend, and I shall see you in the next video. And until then, stay safe and splifty spluff do, which is French for have a wonderful birthday. If it's not your birthday, then save this. Thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. But until then, bloop.